Na 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 story time. Hey there, and welcome to this week's episode of Storytime. What did you think about the intro? Wasn't it cool? Come on, it was awesome. Give me a like for that. But yeah, this week's episode is called Teacher for Retards. I know this title is a little bit hard because, retard, I don't know. But the kids I'm going to talk about aren't real retards. They're just, troubled kids and stuff like that. But I just felt the title was, fitting. So, okay, this whole story happened about, I don't know, maybe 6, 7 years ago. I was around 19 years old. I just graduated from high school. I got my high school diploma. I don't know, and I was looking for a job or a university, and I don't know, and I just needed a little bit cash, You know how it is. You just need cash today. So I went to this institution, it's a German institution, and they can actually offer you jobs. So I went there, asked them for a little job, something I could do while I was searching for a real job. And they offered me this little job at a workshop for troubled kids. This workshop was all about getting these kids off the street. They weren't supposed to run around, beat each other up, sell drugs or stuff like that. It was just to give them a little opportunity to get a good start in life. Because their parents were probably divorced, or they were, they got hit at home, or I don't know. All of them were school dropouts, so they left school when they were maybe 13, 14, something like that. So they didn't really have a chance in life, so they put them in this workshop. Oh, and most of them, had become a little bit in contact with the law, if you know what I mean. So yeah, they put them in that workshop, and I was supposed to teach them English, German, and mathematics, maybe a little bit chemistry or something like that. So yeah, I went over there, and the first time I was there, I could just see the hate in their eyes. They absolutely didn't like me. They thought I was some kind of snob or something like that. Like, I was walking around like this big asshole that was all like, "You are dumb and I'm so educated." I don't know. But yeah, they really didn't like me. But yeah, okay, so we started off with the German lessons. And I wrote a sentence like, "I love ice cream" on the board. And as you know, a sentence contains a subject, an object, and a predicate or a verb. I don't know how you call that in English, but it's a verb. So, yeah, these three things are needed to have a sentence. So, I pointed at ice cream and I asked my class, "What is this?" And of course they all said, "It's ice cream." And I said, "Yeah, but what is ice cream in this sentence?" And yeah, they were looking, I don't know, they were looking just, I can't explain their looks, it was horrible. So I asked, "Do you all know that you need a subject for a sentence?" And, they never heard the word subject before. And, okay, where do you start off there? And I just said, "Okay, I am a subject," and that was a mistake because now they thought I was a subject. Horrible. So this went totally horrible. Okay, the next thing was I teach them mathematics. They had never heard of something like a fraction or stuff like that. Oh my god, it was just ridiculous. And I did a little chemistry when I asked them to write down the chemical formula for water. So, H2O. No one could do it. So, okay, I just skipped all that shit. And I got over to English. So in English, there was maybe this example. I wrote a sentence on the board like, "I lost my glasses." And I was asking this guy what kind of tense lost is. So is it past tense? Is it a present tense? Whatever, you know what I mean. So I asked him that, and he just looked at me with this dumb little smile. And I don't know, he just said object. And I was like, "What? What? No! Did I just order, I don't know, did I just order sauerkraut? What the frick?" No, that's like asking someone for the time and he answers, "Oh yeah, I really love ice cream." It doesn't make any sense at all. But yeah, so, okay. So I went over to vocabulary and I asked them, "What's the English word for cheese?" I know it sounds weird if I tell the story in English and, but So I asked him, "What's the English word for cheese?" And I was looking at one guy and asking him, "Do you know the English word for cheese?" And he said no. So I was giving him an example. I said, if you go to McDonald's and buy a hamburger with cheese on it, how do they call this thing? And he said, hamburger with cheese on it, and had this stupid grin on his face. I don't know. And then I said, did you ever hear about a cheeseburger? And his grin just got so big, and he was looking like a cow that saw lightning for the first time. I don't know. It's, oh my god, I don't know. It was just too much for me. So, after about 4 weeks, I just had to quit that job. It was horrible. And I was, one of them threatened to kill me. I don't know why. It's just, I said something to him like, no, this isn't the past tense, this is an object. Something like that. And he felt insulted because he thought I just insulted him. So I had to quit that job in order to save my life. So, yeah. There was this little story about how I was a teacher for retards. I hope you enjoyed this story. I'm running a little bit low on stories, so I don't know, maybe suggest something in the comment section. I don't know. Please leave a rating, please share the story, it will really help me out. And yeah, tell me if you enjoyed it. That was it. So yeah, hope I'll see you next week in Storytime. And yeah, please a like for the intro. Come on! I'm Lost Link, signing out.